terms of their employment and their circumstances. This is not an academic issue. This is an issue that relates to the capacity of people to sustain their families and their livelihood. And it relates in particular, as I've said, to what many will have to pay in circumstances where they are already finding it hard to meet their monthly obligations, and then to many what may come of them and their jobs. In circumstances where they have had promises after promises that their jobs will not be affected, whether through dismissal or short term. We said in the budget that we would wait and see, and regrettably we are now seeing. The government has refused, the Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance have both refused to own the measures as they have refused to own the crisis. And they refused to own the measures by allowing confusion to reign in relation to both the tax measures, in relation to the expenditure adjustments, and regrettably, equally in relation to the outcome of what they say these measures will bring, which I will address last. A government cannot allow confusion to reign because fear then takes root. And as we move about this country, and as we even receive phone calls, people are calling and asking what is the real tax they have to pay, whether it is the stabilization tax or indeed in their planning for the solid waste municipal tax. And what, in relation to workers within government and statutory corporations, what will become of them since they are not appointed, even if they have been in position for 7 years, 10 years, 3 years, 1 year, 5 years. The Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance have to be seen as one, because the Minister of Finance cannot deliver a budget to Parliament without the approval of Cabinet. And therefore every measure which has been announced would have received the blessing and support and vote of the Prime Minister and indeed other members of Cabinet. And let us deal with the first one that we need clarity on if confidence is to begin to take root and fear is to evaporate. Because we cannot and will not get through this crisis if people are fearful. And we trust that by seeking to enlighten, the opposition will bring clarity as to what needs to be done, such that people can get about their business, even if their business is now going to be under more adverse circumstances than they had originally anticipated when they voted for this government 6 months ago.